and welcome to the third annual Christmas in July event, Crafty Christmas in July 2023. Hosted by me, Terry from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and Lisa Fisher from Lisa's Paper Lace and Bling Facebook group and Paper Lace and Bling Etsy shop. Now, this year we have 13 collaborators, and they're each making 8 videos, so that's a lot of nice videos for you to watch, entertaining, educational, and fun. I guess entertaining and fun are the same thing, but it could be both, or more, or less. No, not less, I'm kidding. The links are all below for everything. My links, Lisa's links, all the collaborators' links, every link you can imagine, links to everything. So be sure to visit everyone and watch their videos all through the month of July. This year, as usual, I'm having a giveaway. Now, this is just for Sweet Pea Papers. This is not for the collaborators or Lisa's sites. She's doing something different, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. So I'm going to have the Crafty Christmas in July 2023 Sweet Pea Papers giveaway, as usual. And this time, as usual, there's 2 easy ways to enter. We have 8 great prizes. This time we have 3 digital prizes and 5 physical prizes. So we have been able to open it up to international entrants. If you are from another country and you post a comment below to make an entry or to get an entry, please post your country so I know that you can, you're only eligible for a digital prize, okay? So the giveaway is July 1st through July 31st. I'll be doing the drawing on August 1st, and I'm going to film it live, and then I'm going to upload it here to the YouTube channel, and that's it. I'm not going to post the names of the winners anywhere. You're going to have to come back here and watch the drawing video to find out who won. Now, of course, you don't have to put a comment or anything on the drawing video because it's going to be too late. But making a comment would be great. Now, also, the way to enter on the YouTube channel is to, I think I kind of alluded to it below, but you make a comment below and you use the hashtag Crafty Christmas in July 2023 in your comment, and you must be a subscriber. So you want to subscribe and then comment. And I'm not going to tell you what the prizes are. You have to watch the video on July 1st. And that's where I go over everything and show you the prizes and all that. Now, the second way to enter is to go to the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group and post a post. It can be pictures, it can be a video, it can be an uploaded video, like a flip through that you filmed on your phone and you upload to the group. Each one of those, each post is an entry into the giveaway. So the more times you post, then the more entries you get into the giveaway. Each video that you comment under each of my videos, which there's going to be at least 22 or 23 chances, because that's how many videos I'm planning for the month, to enter through the YouTube channel. So that can get you a lot of entries. I'm looking for and expecting a great turnout for this. Okay, so now I'm trying not to go too far into it, but if I don't tell you how to enter, then you won't know how to enter, huh? If you go over to Paper Lace and Bling at Etsy, Lisa's shop, then with every purchase of $15 or more, you'll receive a free yard of lace. Just make sure to follow her shop by hitting the little red heart and then place your order. And the same thing with $35 and over purchases, they get free shipping. You don't need a code or a keyword or hashtag or anything, or coupon. You just automatically get this if you go over there and take a look and make your purchase. Okay? Alright, so now let's get going. This is video 9 in our series, Rudolph, the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And we're on page, let's see. We did this in video 8, which is pretty cool. I made the card, which you have to slide this out, open, and then get the card out. I should put something on here I'll go back and put something on there. I forgot how big it was. And then you just flip it back under there. And then the rings will hold the card in on that side. Okay, so now today we're going to be doing the, oh, that's upside down, that's why. There we go. We're going to be doing this side. And these are the papers we need for that. Now, those are going to go here. That's 21A and B, so A, B, and then the actual page. And then we're going to be doing it 23A and see if we can get that one done in the video. And then that's probably all we'll get done, even though there's going to be a couple more pages. And then video 10 is the flip through. So I'm going to have to finish the book on my own. It doesn't look like we're going to get to the last 4 pages. So I didn't think we would get all the way through, but I was trying my darndest. So let's go ahead. Oh, this is how the cardinal card turned out. Isn't it pretty? Oops, and I forgot to stencil on the back. I thought I had. And then this is the writing paper. And you can write across here as well. I didn't really want to put anything else on here to take away from our beautiful card. And I've got a stencil on the back. I'll catch that when I go back through my final flip through. Okay, so this is where we left off, was at 21. So now for 21B, we're going to do a flip up tuck, and that's not as crazy as it sounds. These are little extras that we are probably going to need. Paper clip these together. We may need that, we may not. We may be able to use that instead. Okay. Alright, so this is going to be our paper, and this is going to be our flip up. So we need to make this paper the correct size. So let me get my template back out. Oh, my template's over there. It all ready for page 23 and forgot I needed it for this page. Okay, so let's put our flip up over here. Let's cut our paper. Let's see. Let's do it from this end. We can fit the whole tree in. Then we're going to try to make our writing card out of this half. Very nice. I know that looks like I did it, but there's little coffee stain marks on the whole page that are there printed. I'm spinning around back and forth on my stool. I'm going to go flying off if I'm not careful, which I've done before, so it's not like it would be be the first time. I'm always hurt myself falling off my silly stool. I went to sit on it once and I caught the edge of it with my hip instead of kind of hitching up onto the stool because I'm only 4'11". So I have to sit like a small child with my feet not touching the floor. There's a ring around the bottom where the wheels are. And when I caught my hip, the stool fell over. And that made that ring right there. And I landed right on it with, let's see how to lightly phrase this, my lady parts. And they were pretty sure I cracked my tailbone on the metal. And it hurt for weeks. So it would not be the first time I had hurt myself on the stool. And then, of course, I fell backwards and hit my head on the bookshelves. And then my arm went sideways and the stool knocked over the TV stand that my computer, my laptop, my expensive laptop that I used to record these videos with was on. So that went flying. Fortunately, my laptop just kind of closed up and then fell. I was very, very lucky. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make a 3-inch wide flip up. And I think we'll use the Merry Christmas side. But that won't work. It won't work because this part's going to be tucked under. So let's see how much longer this is. 3 1/4. I think I can probably live with that. So let's just cut it 3 inches wide and see where we're at. I'm going to cut that little bit of white off the bottom where my printer didn't quite print full page. It didn't grab onto the end of it there. Okay. Oh, that's not very wide at all. Let's make our flip up 4 inches wide. Yeah, that's about perfect anyway. Then we're going to take and we're going to score it. Just push it up here. This part may be too long. I may have to go ahead and cut it off. I think I will. Well, let's mark it where we've got to score it, and then we'll take a look at it. So we're going to need to score it right there. Get out our scoreboard. That used to be a paper trimmer and still is on occasion. This cuts through cereal boxes like that. My rotary will too, but this just seems easier for some reason. We're going to score it right here, and then we'll check it and see what's going on. I think this is going to be too far down. Oh, look, and there's still white on here. I mean, we're going to ink it, but still. Yeah, we're going to need to make this narrower by about 1/2 inch. And then let's make this narrower by 1/2 inch. Now let's reevaluate. Let me cut that little bit of white off. Now, I could solve our problem by folding this over. Okay, let's. So we're just going to fold this over, and it's going to leave a little open area, and that's fine. And you're just going to fold it so it's level with the flip down. Make sure it doesn't keep anything from flipping down. Alright, now let's open everything back up and ink everything. So we're going to want to ink this. We're just going to ink it all. Well, except for that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold that like that. Yeah. So we need to ink this. Now see, I didn't fold that exactly straight, but that's okay because that gives us that opening that we need, because we're going to make a little pocket out of it. Oh, I forgot to get out a ticket. We're probably going to stick a ticket in there. Let's see. Got to ink this. You're not going to see this, but I want to make sure the edge is inked, even though we inked the front. Okay. This is going to be now, how did I do it? Oh, it's going to go this way. Oh my goodness. And I think before I forget, I think I'll put the magnet on. That will remind me to put the magnet on the back side as well. So we want our flap to be held down, and that's what this little card is for, to cover that. Okay, now we inked all that. We didn't ink the front of this. That's why it didn't look inked on the back. Shoot. That looks inked. Did we not go all the way around? I thought we did. Okay. So now we're going to glue this on as a tuck. Okay? Don't glue the whole thing. Just glue the top and the side. Okay? Not the long side. Just this side and that side. Oh, you know what I want to do before that? Now, if we're going to put this on over this, going to open up. So we'll put this on. I went ahead and inked it already. Okay. That will cover up our magnet. I thought about making this a tuck as well, which I've done before on a flip up, but I thought on this particular one we would stencil along the side, and then we would be able to use it as a writing space. So, oh, that worked out pretty good. Okay, so we're going to hold all this down, and then I'm going to break out the green. Well, let me... I'll go in the center first, and then we'll go out. Oops. So what we're doing is we're just kind of shading it out. I meant to make them like this, but they all got kind of dark. If I would have tapped off the ink, as soon as I brushed it, tap it once to get that main darkness off, then it would have worked better, but that's okay. We'll still have a gradient. There we go. I like it. Okay, and this will be folded up. So this will have color and stuff. It won't be like this. So, you know, I wonder if we should just put this on here just to have it on here. I might. Well, for goodness sakes. Okay, let's get our paper back. And we're going to glue this along this side and the outside. The reason we're putting it on the left is because the page opens to the right as far as the rings are on the left. And you're going to put this in the corner. We want to be able to pull our card out to the left. So we're putting it on the right, I mean. I'm sorry. I said left, 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 didn't I? Oh, come on. Okay. Let's put our magnet on before we forget. And that will pop right up and match right up to where the other one is, as long as you've got the polarity right, which means so that they attract to each other and don't repel each other. That's 2 magnets. I knew that felt extra thick. Darn it. If something like that happens, don't just drop your magnet down in there, because these are really thin. They're only 1 millimeter and they'll break. Okay, now we need to fix this. And we want to glue it just across the top here, and that gives us this pocket here. Now you can also achieve this by if you don't mind the tuck being really deep, you can put the square on like this and then just cut a diagonal, and then you'll have a lot bigger pocket. Okay. I started talking and then I forgot what I was doing. Not an uncommon occurrence. That. We'll glue that. And then that will allow us to tuck our writing card up into here like so. A nice little card. Get this inked up. Now you can add some, I'm going to stencil on the back of this. I may, well, anyway, so we'll stencil this and I'll show you how I was doing those other stencils. I think I think what I'll do, oh, it looks like that paper clip got it right there. Doesn't look like I can make it not so white. Well, that made it look unattractive. There we go. I was trying to decide. I was thinking about doing green on this one because of the green there. And I've been doing brown. And I've just been taking the corner of this. And some of them I've been doing smaller. I think this one I'll do smaller. I think I'll do it green. Once again, forgot to take the cap off. And what I did was I tapped this on a piece of paper first so that it's green, but it's lighter than what it would be if I had just taken it and gone right down on it. Okay. I like that pattern. And we'll turn it. I should have done it in on the sides, huh? Instead of the corners, because I could have tried to cover that up, that defect. That one's smaller. That's okay. We can make them all different sizes. That would be consistent. Rather try to make them closer to the, I should have marked the little piece of tape where I was going to do it. Okay. I accidentally did that one smaller, so I'm going to do this one smaller as well. And actually, it was just from circle to circle, those 3 circles. Okay. So I like that. Now the last thing we're going to do besides, well, just take it from me that I'm going to take a ticket and put it in this pocket up here. But we're going to put a tab on the side so we can put a charm on it. Or should I run lace? Or should I do both? No, let's run the lace. Let's run the lace and then put the charm on that. So we'll run the lace. Let's put it so it sticks out this time. That way we'll have some decoration on it. Okay. I'll take and we'll glue it again. A little bit of overkill. There's actually a right side and a wrong side on this ribbon. Okay. And I've got some words that I can go back and put on. I like this one. I'm not going to cut it with my what do you call them? I have one of those paper trimmers too. Decollage. Wow. Trimmers. I'm just going to leave the blue. That's too small. Well, I'll find something to fit in there. Even if I have to make something, maybe I'll make something and then... Wait a minute. Maybe this. That's too big. Okay, well... because we don't want it to stick out because that's where the rings are. I will have to make something or leave it with the pocket, you know, and just not put anything in the pocket. You can put this here though. Glue all over me. Running that lace. Oh, that reminds me, we need a bulb pin and a charm. I'm just doing all of this one because I haven't done everything that I've been doing off camera on any of the pages, so I thought this is our last video together. The next page is just a diagonal pocket, so it shouldn't take very long, or if we don't get to it at all, you know what I mean, it doesn't really matter. Anyone can see. I need to put something here. Something has to go here. This is really only the bigger, the last of two, the bigger things that that I have to put on here. I have some purplish looking ones, but I'm pretty sure that won't, you know, from another kit that are Christmas fussy cuts, and I thought, well, maybe I can use them on here, but I haven't really been able to. The purple's been a little too overpowering for the color scheme that we've got going here, which is more subtle and mellow. Looks like a tornado from the back. She's a tornado. Come on there. I'll put just a little teeny bit in the middle. Okay, now I want this part right here to be around this, sort of. Because I want her head to be in the center. And then this just kind of looks like it might be on her lapel. This is my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, now let's get a bulb pen. Silver and gold to go with our theme. I still might be able to cut that down. If I make a square out of it the same size as the square and then cut it in half, then I can use it as a triangle card to stick in there. That would work. We also, instead of a magnet, we could have used a little fancy paper clip, but actually no, we couldn't. It would have had to been on the bottom because you wouldn't been able to take the paper clip off really with the oh no, paper clip wouldn't have worked at all anyway. So let's put this on after we get it in the book. And the other half of the page, okay. Seriously. What did I do with it? Oh, it's up here. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. It's going to go on like this. No, that's not right. Goes on like this. That's correct. I need to flip that one around a little bit. I'm going to have to ink that. It looks like I didn't ink the back of this one. That wasn't very smart. Yep, I inked that side and I didn't ink this side. That doesn't look very good at all. So you want to get it all the way down to the top of the paper. Without inking the paper. Okay. So then, this mess, okay. Oh, we can't put a charm on that because it's going to be on the inside. Let's try it. Let's see if we can find a small one. Small flat one. Like maybe this right here. Come here, you. I'll put it on this side of the lace. That should be fine. Okay. That should be fine. It's this lace that's going to make me angry. If I'd have moved it over a little bit, it would have been fine. I wasn't thinking about what side it was on. So that's why you have to be careful and keep track of what side the what the page is on. This is going to be fine. It's going to kind of come up a little bit, but it won't be that bad. Could have been worse. We'll put it that way. I was just going to say, these are getting easier to open and close. Okay, so now we've got this. So you have to undo this to get the card out. I should decorate the card some more. Maybe even make another card. This one seems extra small. Okay. Well, not really when we slide it over there. But this could use something here. I think maybe. I don't have a whole lot of small ephemera for a cluster. So we're going to have to go back through and find these little spots. And remember, we needed some ink it. Then I won't go back through any further. But you get the idea. You can go back and you can see bland areas. You know what? I think I'm going to wait. So I'm going to put something behind that, but I am going to put it there. I've got some little cloths, little pieces of material and stuff that I can use. So I don't want to just stick it on there and then go back and see that I could have put something cute behind it. Okay, so let's see about the last page that we're going to do together. And I've cut this out and gotten it ready. I did remember to ink both sides on this one. And then this is going to be the paper, so we need the stencil for that, which I just had. Here it is. Now, and this is going to be our diagonal pocket. Do we want it to be yes, I think we do. Silly. That little white area is going to be on there. Okay. Okay. Now the easiest way to do this is to make another one the exact same size and then cut it in half. Well, in fact, I'm not really sure of any other way to really do that and get it accurate. Okay, then I'm just going to cut it diagonally. Takes just a second to get it lined up. So let's get everything inked. And this paper's supposed to not be perfect. I'm going to make sure to put that part across the bottom. There was that little white edge. See, it says December 25th and Merry Christmas. I'm going to put another little pocket on here. You can also glue these on as tucks, but the bottom is so wide that I would be afraid that whatever you put in there would fall out. So you'll need to make a large card as well. Nice. All right, so that's our hour. I know the timer didn't go off, but I turned it off at 1 minute. So all we're going to do to finish this page is to make a card. You're going to stencil or decorate your card. And then I would put something here. If it's a cluster, another pocket, or something, I would possibly leave a Merry Christmas, you know, a Merry whatever open, and just cover this part down here. That's totally up to you. You could put something all the way across and make a diagonal slide in. That's kind of a neat idea. That would be all right. So anyway, there's a lot of different things that you can do. And then you would glue it to the front of this here. And that's going to be 23A. So there'll be 23B, 23A, 23A. That's the easiest way to keep track. And then you'll have 23B, and then 24, or then 23 and 24 are actually the last 2 pages of the Rudolph book. And I was thinking of putting one page, like a last page in there, because the back of the book isn't really Christmassy. So I was thinking about putting this page in, printing out a second copy, and putting this on the front and this on the back, or this on the front. It would fit better. And then this on the very back page. And then leave it at that, and then have the and then have this, you know, on the back. That isn't Christmas at all. I almost wish we had covered it, but see, here's 24 and then the back of the book. So technically, if we did just the back of this side, then we could say that we were done if we were just going to do one in between. Okay, oh, we could put this on here. But it's not the 25th. See, it's not the 25th page. This would be the 25th page. So I really wanted a Christmas page, a day for Christmas Day, a page for Christmas Day. Okay, all right, well that's really it for this video. I'll see you in the flip through, and you'll see what I do for the last 2 or 3 pages. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. All right, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.